Masters of Commerce, 4th semester, Mangalore University, session 13. Strategic Retail Planning. In this session, you are going to learn about the role of customer service and marketing management. Learning objective to understand about the role of customer relationship management. Session outcome the students are able to understand about the effective relationship in retail marketing. Let us suppose you buy a new Kia Sonet. Having enjoyed the drive for a few days, you get a call from the company's executive asking if you're happy driving the car. If you're satisfied with the purchase you made, clarifying any doubts that you have regarding the running and maintenance of the vehicle. How would you feel? You might be amazed that company executives generally call up that too very frequently before the purchase of any expensive good is made. They may not bother once the payment has been made and the transfer of ownership done to the consumer. Yet, if an organization bothers to call and remind you about the maintenance service which is due, or provide you a pick and a drop facility for the vehicle service, thereby making it convenient for you and saving your time, will you be a delighted customer? Well, this is what the modern marketers aim to do through all these extra efforts of making a consumer happy. Such initiatives by marketers to build a relationship with the consumers even after the sale has been done is called customer relationship management. A smart marketer knows that retaining an existing customer is much economical and more profitable than attracting a new customer. Also, a positive word of mouth from an existing customer to a potential consumer has more impact as compared to a paid advertisement in the media. Thus, a savvy marketer would like to work out to gain consumer satisfaction and retention through any and every cost efficient strategy. Thus, in simple terms, customer relationship marketing refers to all marketing activities directed towards establishing, developing, and maintaining successful relationship with their customers. The theories and concepts of CRM draw upon a number of distinct areas, including service quality, services marketing, customer retention economics, and issues related to interpersonal and social interaction. However, the practice of relationship marketing is as old as marketing and selling. The relationship marketing philosophy suggests that at macro level, retail organizations should consider their impact across a broad range of market relationships in the value chain. The objective of relationship marketing is to attract, maintain, and enhance the customer relationships with the existing and potential customer. Many retailers and marketers have now acknowledged the relevance of relationship marketing in retail strategy. Relationship marketing is implemented through various components such as rewards, customer services, and involvement of customers in planning and execution of retail strategy. Retail stores that enact a system of rewards but neglect to have a focus on customer service fail. CRM at a theoretical level emerged in 1990s has ever since become an important marketing tool due to the compulsions of competition, globalization, and the emergence of more knowledgeable and demanding customers. In consumer products, marketing is the function of retailing that has attracted the most obvious interest in the development of relational strategies. In the organized retail sector, the popularity of store loyalty cards is provided as an evidence of the wide take up of relationship marketing in this field. It comes as no surprise that retailers today are interested in relational strategies. The intimate nature of the relationship the industry shares with the ultimate consumer suggests that the closer the retailers get to the customers, the better they can provide the services the customer seeks. The moment of truth is in consumer goods and services marketing is seen as that point when the consuming public comes face to face with the point of supply. As it is the retailer who most often manages this interaction and who historically has gone beyond the mere service encounter, their potential interest in relational strategies become even more apparent. At this point, it would be good to mention the drivers towards an effective relationship marketing. The indicators of effective relationship marketing in retailing: a high level of trust between the consumer and retailer, a high level of com- a high level of commitment between the consumer and the retailer, open communication channels between both the parties with free exchange of information, a retailer having heartfelt interest in their consumers, an attempt by the retailer to favorably lock in or retain their consumers. Customer relationship marketing in organized versus unorganized retail sector. Broadly, the organized retail sector can be divided into two segments: in-store retailers, that is, who operate in fixed point sale of locations are located and designed to attract a high volume of walk-in customers. And second, the non-store retailers, who reach out the customers at their homes or offices. The organized retailers provide various standardized services to their customers. Large retail formats. Large retail formats with high quality ambience and courteous and well trained staff is the distinguishing feature of these retailers. In most of the cases, they have a wide range of merchandise stocked with them so that the customers can enjoy a wider choice. People visit these stores not only for shopping but also for having a nice time outside their homes. The unorganized retailers in India, on the other hand, comprise of the kirana or small independent stores located in neighborhood centers and central business districts of a city. These stores have a limited reach in the sense that people living in a particular locality visit stores in their own colony. The USP of these stores is the locational convenience they provide to their customers. They provide customized services to their customers and also go to the extent of procuring merchandise and delivering them to their customers on order. In the context of Indian traditional retail formats, one can comfortably establish the significance of relationship marketing in the success of a retail store, particularly the relationship between retailers and customers. The existence of a sound relationship between these two entities, that is, retailers and customers, comprehensively suggests the importance of the present unorganized retail network in India in the entire value chain. The strength of the relationship enjoyed by retailers with customers has provided them with the bargaining power in the value chain, particularly in developing economics where organized retailing is at a growing stage. Sound relationship between the two is mutually beneficial both economically and non-economically. Next is customer service in retailing. Today's competitive environment requires a retailer to understand and properly apply the concept of relationship from the perspective of the customer and other channel members. This will ensure that the customers strongly believe that the retailer offers good value for money, and all the channel members, including the customers, would like to do business with that retailer. CRM and applications of technology. Customer service is a vital part of relationship marketing. High level of customers service and satisfaction forces the suppliers and the customers to have high switching costs. Customer commitment is crucial for market share retention for any product, brand, or store, which is a result of effective relationship marketing. A customer who has committed loyalty to a single seller for a return of some valued reward is not going to satisfy a competitor's grab for additional sales. CRM and the applications of technology has come as a saving grace for the service marketers who intend to develop strong customer relations. There are a number of ways in which technology can be useful in developing the customer relations. First one, identifying value customers. With the help of computers, it may be convenient to identify the most valuable customers for a service organization, either in terms of frequency of doing business or in terms of value of the business transacted. Digging out data manually may not be feasible for a large organization with a wide consumer base. Herein, the technology can make screening of data convenient. Setting reminders. Discussing about the previous example of wishing the consumers on birthdays, a software programmed accordingly can facilitate the concerned executive in reminding about the dates to execute the desired action. Additionally, there could be reminders set for the due dates for service of consumer vehicle or dates for clearing of any interest dues or insurance policy premiums, etc. Automated messages. Sending personalized short texting and emails may be conveniently done through computers, especially for bulk messaging. Queuing technology. Queuing technology can be used for the purpose of queuing the customers for the service delivery. This is done especially in the banks when you are going to use the NEFT or the IMPS transactions. Online customer interaction. Internet has come as a boon for the service industry. Interacting with the consumers, offering 24/7 customer support service, offering tracking of service deliver flow status, etc., all can be conveniently done with the use of internet. The interacting executive can quickly lay his hands upon the service history of the customer along with his past and current billing, which can facilitate the query handling of routine nature. Assuming that a mobile phone subscriber contacts a customer care executive to inquire about the reason for balance deduction of his prepaid SIM card, the executive will do the needful. Identifying the consumers. While interacting with the consumers with the help of technology, the consumer's history can be retrieved while addressing his concern. This makes the customer positive about the efficiency of the service delivery. For instance, assume that you're going giving a food order to Pizza Hut on phone. Having given your identification through a registered contact number, the tele executive can instantly you with your name and identify your address with the landmark. This is a way to save time of order taking by not requiring the consumer to repeat his address, and also a means to develop a personalized interaction with the consumers by calling him by his name. Thank you.